Hey everybody, this is February the 2nd, 2025, and I had something I wanted to show you guys. What you're looking at, microwave frequencies used on the population from Schriever Space Force Base. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this, but I got this in an email from Targeted Justice a couple of days ago. And when I got to looking at this and thinking about it, and and what they're actually doing, it's really when you realize the amount of control and dominance that these people have over us, and how obsessed they are with controlling us. It's like we have become their property, their personal property. And it's crazy when you really get deep into thinking about what they're actually doing to us. Okay, talk about tyrannical government. Oh my God. But anyway, before I get into that, I just wanted to let you guys know I've been sick again. You're probably going to hear me coughing because this is actually the first day within a week that I really even felt like doing anything, because I've been so sick with this terrible sinus infection. Or I call it sinus infection. I don't really know what it was, but you can tell by my voice that I'm still sick. I'm still stopped up, and I'm still I'm not over it, okay? I'm not over it, but I'm feeling better. But what I wanted to say about it was, when this started, I mean, I actually felt something moving into my nose. I actually felt the weapon going up into my nose and into my sinus cavity. I was laying in bed, and first I felt something hit my upper lip. It felt like something was sticking me in the mouth, and it felt cold, like cold steel, like. And of course you can't see it because they're invisible. But then I felt it go up my nose, and it was like something was shot right up my nose and into my sinus cavity. Almost instantly, and I mean instantly now, the headache started, the migraine started, my nose got stuffy, and the pain in my sinuses was just through the roof. And so I know that whatever this was that they shot up my nose is what caused this that I'm going through right now. And what's bad about it is there's nothing you can do about it. There's no way you can stop it, because the weapons you just never know when they're going to hit you because they're invisible. But when it hit me, I knew exactly what caused it, because I felt it. I could feel it like being blown up into my nose. But the next day after that, my whole face, and I'm still swollen, that's why I don't want to show my face, but my whole face, from the top of my forehead all the way down to my neck, was swollen and red, and the pain, and it just throbbed with pain, excruciating pain. My whole face, even my teeth, everything. It was so painful. And I've been on antibiotic, but like I said, today is the first day in a week that I really felt like doing a video or doing anything. But I want to let you guys know about that, about how I felt the weapons go up my nose while I was laying in bed. because it may be happening to some other people out there. And also I want to say that I am completely just blown away by Trump and everything he is doing. He is just blowing my mind with all this action that he's taken to secure the borders and stop the terrorists. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this man, he's getting the job done and he's keeping his promises. And so far, everything I've seen is good. Yeah, he's ruthless. He's hardcore. He's tough. He's got balls. And now I can understand why a lot of people don't like him, because he's so tough. But this is what it's going to take, folks. It's what it's going to take to clean up this mess we're in. This is what it's going to take to clean up the country and make America great again. So I just wanted to throw that in. And now I want to talk a little bit about this email that I got from Targeted Justice about the microwave frequencies used on the population from Schriever Space Force Base. This is from Schriever Space Force Base. This is information that came from Schriever Space Force Base. And it says microwave frequencies used on the population. Right there. There it is. Okay. Let's start with the first one. V2K from cell towers. It's got the megahertz. Subliminal messages. This is where they beam the subliminal messages into your mind. And it causes mass formation psychosis. Now, you know what psychosis is. That's where you pretty much lose touch with reality, or you become delusional, or you become disoriented, or it's like you're lost, you know, and you're confused. Yeah, you think they can't do this? Of course they can. It's all about dominance. It's all about control. And they can control your mind. Okay, you can stop this, okay? Now, for them to... there has to be a receiving antenna, okay? You can't just go shooting these frequencies out there without a receiving antenna. So the receiving antenna is the nanobots, okay? You remove the nanobots from your head. Remove the nanobots from your head, and you can stop it. Now, I don't know. I mean, if they could shoot you up close, they could probably do this, but I'm pretty sure that since they're doing it at a distance, there has to be a receiving antenna. Okay, some of you people out there may know more about it than I do. But I know that I stopped my V2K. I stopped my V2K, and I had some of this confusion and mental disorientation. I had that. I had the voices in my head and all that in the beginning, but I stopped it by removing the nanobots from my scalp, or the detox in my scalp, and using the magnets. And I've already talked about all that. So it's in another video. But mass formation psychosis. So imagine what they could do if they got everybody on the planet in this mass formation psychosis, to where everyone's like little puppets, you know, where they can just move around and control, make them do what they want. Yeah, puppet masters. All right, let's look at this next one. Scanning from cell towers. Scanning creates 3D images of you. Takes several minutes to scan. This is continuous, okay? This one up here says it was intermittent, the V2K, but this one, the scanning is continuous. Now, why would they want to continuously scan us without stop? Why? So they would know where we're at, what we're doing 24/7. That means there's not one aspect of your life that they do not know about. They know every time you go to the bathroom to pee. They know every time you pick up your phone to call somebody. They know when you go to bed. They know when you're sleeping. They know when you're working. They know when you're outside. They know everything. They know everything you're doing 24/7. You are under their complete control when they scan. And this is continuous scanning. Now, I don't know how you would stop that. There wouldn't be any way to stop that from the cell towers, the scanning. There's no way to stop them from tracking you 24/7. But that's the only reason I can think of why they would want to continuously scan us, is to have 24/7 tracking, to know what we're doing at all times of our life. Talk about dominance. Talk about government control and dominance. Okay, remote neural monitoring, continuous, interprets brain waveforms as words. Okay, yeah, we know about this. This is pretty much the same thing. Same thing as the V2K, really. I mean, and they can insert thoughts into your mind, into your brain. They can insert words into your brain. They can suggest that you do things. They can cause you to say things you wouldn't normally say. They can cause you to do things you wouldn't normally do. They can control your emotions, and that's another thing. And I can remember, especially this happened with my brother, because they were really attacking his emotions, because every time he would get a little bit mad, he would go into a rage over everything. And he said he didn't have any control over it. It's like he couldn't control his emotions. Of course, we didn't know back then, what was going on. But if you can, like I said, remove the nanobots from the brain, or the receiving antenna, you can stop this. You can stop them from interrupting your waveforms in your brain. And I think there are a lot of people experiencing this. And I know y'all know they use this to get to destroy your lives. They use it to cause you to do things to hurt somebody else, so you'll go to prison, or they'll either cause you to be locked up, or put you in a mental ward or somewhere, or cause your family to lock you up in a mental ward because they think you're crazy. Yeah, that's what all this is used for. Popcorn from cell towers. Yeah, well, we know about that. You know, you put your hands over your ears and you can hear the popcorn sounds from the cell towers that are hitting your brain 24/7. We know that's continuous. It's always there. They're always tracking your brain 24/7, non-stop. Satellite tracking, Lockheed. That's Lockheed Martin. Continuous, precise tracking of your head. Well, that would be the same thing from the cell towers, wouldn't it? Precise tracking of your head. Yep. Satellite tracking. So not only do we have the cell towers tracking us, but the satellites are tracking us too. I mean, how much tracking do they need? They're scanning us 24/7. They're tracking us with cell towers, and they're tracking us with satellites. I mean, how much tracking do they need? Vercator weapon. Satellite vercator weapon. Microwave weapons that cause Savannah syndrome. Yeah, well, we know about that now, don't we? We know about the microwaves. The microwaves are hitting us pretty much 24/7. Says intermittent, but they're always hitting our head They're always hitting our body. That's why we have so much pain in our body, and that's why we have so much sickness and disease in our body, because of Havana syndrome. And if you want to know what the symptoms of Havana syndrome are, you can look at my symptom list. Look at my symptom list. Stop electronic harassment. Every symptom on this list is a symptom of the Havana syndrome caused by the energy weapons, or microwave, radio waves, the directed energy weapons. They're all symptoms. And I got this symptom list on a lot of my videos, but I'm just going to go over it right quick for anybody who may not have seen them. And this is not all the symptoms. This is not all the symptoms. This is just the ones that I could get on this page. I couldn't get them all on here. But if you want to know what the symptoms of Havana syndrome are, just look at the symptom list. Pretty much anything. Pretty much any kind of symptom you can have can be caused by these weapons. And that's why I am convinced that they've been hitting us with these weapons for our entire lives. The only difference is they've been doing it on a minor scale than what they're doing now. So I'm pretty sure we've been hit with these weapons for our entire lives, and they've been targeting us for our entire lives. Yeah. They're just ramping things up now because they're running out of time, so they got to ramp things up. The dry mouth, I'm still having the dry mouth. Kidney disease, my sister had that. My mama had the COPD. I got members that had cancer, brain damage, strokes. I got friends that had strokes and seizures. Still having seizures, head pressure, nightmares, eye pain, blurry vision. A lot of people got blurry vision, voices in the head, itching ears, drumming in the ears, sleep rushing. Acid reflux. I've been having a lot of that acid reflux lately, or that GERD. High-pitched tones, pain in the body anywhere, ringing in the ears. And yeah, I always know when I'm about to be hit in a big way, because I'll get that big tone that'll hit my ears, that big ring. There's a loud tone that'll hit my ears, and my ears will start ringing like real loud. And when that hits me, I know I need to get ready, because they're fixing to hit me in a big way, most likely that night. So I make sure I have on all of my gear before I go to bed. Headaches, dizziness, nausea, sinus, bronchitis, pneumonia. I've had that so many times. Oh, and they've been hitting my legs too. Last night they were hitting my legs again. I found I had to get up and get my weighted blanket and put it over my legs, and that helps to protect your legs from the weapons. Numbness, tremors, body tingling, arms and legs, cognitive dysfunction, memory loss, all that goes back to the V2K, tingling, itching, scalp, heart attacks. I mean, I got friends that's had heart attacks, and they really think it's because they just hadn't been living right, or they smoked too much or drank too much when they were young. And I'm sure that probably contributed to it, but in my opinion, they're being hit with the energy weapons while they're sitting at home in their recliners watching the football game. That's what is happening, okay? But you try to tell them that, and they think you're crazy. But just try it. You start feeling the pain in your chest, get up and move from your location and see if it goes away. That's the best way to tell. Okay. That's all I wanted to talk about today, was just to show you guys this this information that I got from Targeted Justice. And I haven't got any new emails from them about any kind of updates about about our targeting. I mean, they sent out a letter, or the lawyer had created a letter and sent it to us in an email and asking us to mail the letter to Pete Hegseth, the new Secretary of Defense under Trump. And I have sent my letter, and I hope that you guys have sent your letter. I think if all the targeted individuals will send him this letter, he might get the message. I mean, one or two, he'll probably just toss in the trash. But if everybody sends it, it could it can maybe wake them up to what's really going on. So I hope you guys have sent the letter. If you're a member of Targeted Justice, you probably already got the letter. You just copy and paste it to a Word document and edit the date and sign it, So, yeah. If you haven't sent your letter to Pete Hegseth, please do so and help us stop our targeting. And like I said, I hadn't got any updates on whether anything is even being said or acknowledged by Trump or anybody yet. So, yeah, we need to send them a message, folks. Let them know that we're out here and that we're being tortured. So, please send in your letter, folks. If you don't have the letter, if you didn't get the letter in an email, let me know, and I will. I'll either try to post it in the description box. Oh, I don't know, it might be too long. Or try to post a link for it. That's all, guys. Stay strong. Stay heart-centered. I love you.